I've noticed that with a lot of devices with voice assistants like Siri and Alexa, they're the voice of a woman. Well, we wanted to know if you think this is done intentionally and the reason for it. So we're talking about it during our 3 o'clock drop. We have Kiki Brown of Whammo and Kelly of 100.7 Star. So I have to ask first, what are your opinions on this? Do you have one?
100%.
Yeah. You do have.
When we were talking to Alante about this, I was like, this is such an obvious conversation. I don't want to say that I don't listen to men, but I inherently will look for a woman first to tell me what to do. If the woman is not available, I will then default to the man there. And then I'm scared. And then I'm like, oh, are you sure?
It's the single parent in me to say, I'm not gonna, well, I guess this is wrong to say, but I'm not gonna listen to a man. You're not gonna tell me what to do. So I'd rather a female tell me. And I also think that scientifically, that I'm not a scientist, that we listen to the women. The women are the nurturers, and so we're the teachers, and we're the matriarchs, and so it's easier to take direction from a woman.
Well, and you know, with the jokes of like mansplaining and all of that, I get it, but at the same time, there is this underlying question that is starting to peek out. So we want to share some of the viral comments that have come up that have kind of sparked this conversation. So here's one of them. My wife made a point the other day that all of these devices with assistants all come as one woman by default. So we're training a whole new generation to see women as staff. Oh. And I can't stop thinking about that.
That staff was triggering.
Staff made me sweaty a little right there. Yeah. I am someone that reads into pretty much everything. I will say I've never read into it like that. I just think that women's voices are inherently more trustworthy. I hate to say that. I mean, men, it's nothing against you. I think I naturally gravitate towards a woman's direction.
I responded to that comment.
Did you?
And I said, I'm not your staff, I'm your leader.
I'm your leader.
Amen, baby. Bosses,
run the world.
Not your staff.
Run the world.
When Alexa can keep, here's another one of the viral tweets. This one's on Instagram though. When Alexa can keep track of your shopping list, set your alarm, turn on the heating and lights, even keep your kids entertained with games, it's not that we prefer women's voices, it's that we prefer women doing domestic tasks.
Oh, see, that one hits different.
So when you start to read those, it just makes you pause and say, huh.
My skin.
That definitely goes back to the staff thing. As far as like directions, like I thought about GPS too whenever I was listening to this. I would never trust if it was like my husband's voice.
Hang on.
He'd be like, no, there's construction up there. You're gonna make a left here. Let's take this exit. I'm like, no, you're wrong. You're always wrong.
My future husband recorded his voice on Waze.
Oh no.
So it's his voice that says turn left. Sorry, let's go another route. Let's take another route.
Sorry, I screwed up again.
U-turn. It's his voice. He recorded his voice on Waze.
Did you? Did he also put that little laugh in there? Like,
yes.
Construction.
Sounds like we have to take a U-turn.
Took you on the wrong way. You're gonna be late, sucker.
I couldn't believe it. So during our ride, I have to listen to him. So he'd rather hear him give him directions versus me telling him, babe, you got to go that way.
That's the hardest of passes. You're now a Google Maps girl.
You're not.
You need to update that app.
All right, well, so here's some of your comments locally here. Shauna says, because women rock, what in the world would all the men do without us?
Oh.
Thank you.
Simple as that.
Thank you.
Some of these are a little bit more, like maybe not as like deeper that there's something malicious happening or intent, but
yeah, I don't think there is.
We're just better.
And here we go. Joe says probably some psychological reason, like guys not being able to take direction or information from another guy. Even for me, I couldn't tell you even why, but I'd rather a woman tell me what to do than a man. I feel safer, maybe.
The famous line
I
in
understand
Big
the
Fat Greek Wedding is, tell me what to do without telling me what to do.
Right. And that's what we do every day of our lives.
That's right.
That feels a little toxic masculinity to me that he can't take direction from a man.
But who doesn't want DMX to tell you to turn left? Turn left.
Can you do that? Can you
make a U-turn?
Yes.
Yes. I would love that.
Google Maps also has an Australian man version, and all I'm going to say
now
is
that sounds
I don't
fun.
mind that.
Well,
feels like there's a Hemsworth brother telling me get on the Liberty Bridge.
Like the directions are taking you to him?
Correct. Directly to his house.
I mean, you know.
Jim says growing up we all looked to and followed direction from our moms. We knew better to listen.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now tell the rest of your gender to make sure that that's the only thing we do.
Right. Okay. Here we go. And this one is from Megan. tell me what you guys think about this. There have been studies that show information given by female voice and directives given by a male voice are more effective for safety. Read something about it regarding the use of female voice for subway updates in New York City versus male voice for safety cautions like doors closing.
Okay, so
I get that.
People
Caution,
really
caution.
listen to men when it's important.
I don't know.
I can't hear fire, fire.
Oh
no, I would if I heard my mom's voice, Kel, get out, there's a fire, I would 100% act quicker.
Right?
That's
I think
true,
it's
too.
like the mom voice. Maybe it's the mom voice instead of the soothing.
I'm still triggered by that.
The mom
KK,
voice.
oh God.
There's two
My
different
mother
kinds of
calling us in the
voices.
house. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like, do you use first and middle name when
Always.
they're in trouble?
Oh.
It's Nora Grace when she did something wrong.
Oh,
better
yeah.
believe
It's
it.
baby girl whenever she's, being a good girl.
Dana, we will leave you with this thought. Because we listen the first time and are right 99% of the time, that's why you get the female voice.
Well, that was nice of her to leave a margin of error. I don't think that was necessary.
Somebody's hurt. Somebody's in their feelings right now.
Okay, great conversation. I always love when you're here. You guys help me
love
think
being
through
here.
these things through. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Turn on your GPS.